think we're good. Making sure one more time. Hello, Super Yogis. Hello. Yes, we're good. All right. Super Yogis, it's me, Rina. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much for coming. Woohoo! I see that we have Julia, and we have Lupe, and we have Lisa in the house. Hello, guys. I'm so excited to see you. And for any other kiddos that join us, I'm so excited to be here with you. Today, we're going to actually learn how to make something. That's really important for you to do those affirmations. I love myself, I love myself, I love myself, like we've been doing in class on YouTube. So, here's my little magic wooden box. Do you want to see what's inside my magic wooden box? I'm going to show it to you. Do, 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 do. I have beads. Look at all these beads. And I have some wonderful, well, what's going to be string, right? But these are cleaning pipelines, whatever. So we are going to use these wires to make our own malas. Yes! Now, if you have at home, see if you can grab some beads or some string. And if you don't have any of them right now, it's okay. You can get some later. And guess what you get to use instead of actually using your hands, since if you don't have any, you get to use your imagination. So I'm going to use my imagination with you, even if you have string and beads at home. So they could be any color beads, any size beads, anything at all, any kind of string. You can make it up. If you have some to grab, go grab it now. If you don't, it's totally fine because we're going to use our imagination, which is much more powerful than anything we can touch. What? Yes, because your imagination is super cool and can take you anywhere. Where maybe physically we can't go anywhere right now, but in your mind and in your imagination, anything is possible. Isn't that amazing? It's amazing to me, and that's what I use every day. So here we go. I'm going to show you if you grab the string. Now, if you're using your imagination, I want you to visualize the color of the string and what the string feels like. So mine is fuzzy, but it's still a little bit hard. And mine obviously is orange, but I can use my imagination and make it be a different color. What if I make it pink? I'm going to make my string pink in my head. Doo-doo-doo. And it's nice and soft, but it's still strong enough, but you can still use a regular any string. So I'm using my imagination. Wow, my pink string, and I'm going to grab my first bead. So I'm not even going to look at the color bead I'm going to use because I'm going to use my imagination. Ooh, my bead is purple. I'm going to put a purple bead into the string, even though this is orange. But we're going to use our imagination. So you're going to slide the bead in. Now, if you have a string that is loose, you're going to need to make a knot on one side. So I'm going to make a knot on this side. Do you know how to make a knot? Let me show you. If you don't know how to make a knot, I'm going to come closer to you. So you're going to get one side of the string and you're going to make a little loop-de-loop. Do you see this loop? Makes a little O. And then with that loop-de-loop, you're going to pull through to the other side. And then you're going to tighten it. You're going to tighten it. There we go. Mine's not tightening too well, but maybe yours is tightening. But in our imaginations, it's tightening super, super well. Yay! So now, once that knot is there, boop, 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 I can put the bead right into the end. And I'm going to grab another color, and this color is going to be green, even though it's purple. But we're using our imaginations. And you're going to go into your little wooden box of magic, and you're going to grab yellow, even though it's orange. Good. And you're going to keep going, and you're going to keep adding beads with every bead that you add. So now we know how to physically do it. Guess what we're going to do mentally? Do you remember what you learned from the first class, the first episode of Super Yogis? To say, what did we say over and over again? I love myself. I love myself. So you're going to grab a bead, and as you're putting it into the string, you're going to go, I love myself. What? Yes, I want to hear it. And you're going to do another bead, and you're going to go, I love myself. Every time you put a bead in, you're going to say, I love myself. And even if you're using your imagination, so I'm going to use my imagination. I'm going to put in the bead. I love myself. Even if it's not in front of me. Doesn't matter. Your imagination is much more powerful. grab a bead. I love myself. Ooh, that was a big bead. Look how big that bead is. And then we're going to do I love myself. This is a tiny little bead, all different shapes and sizes. So you can imagine any kind of bead in your head, anything. It could be a spiky bead. It could be a fuzzy bead. It could be a talking bead. Does your bead talk? Hello, Rina. Oh my goodness. My bead is talking to me. I love myself. I love myself too. The beads love themselves because you're telling them to love themselves. And you're going to keep going. I love myself. You're going to keep going. I love myself. You're going to keep going. I love myself. Until you get all the way to the end, I love myself. But you got to leave a little string on the end. So take your time, go slow, take your time, maybe do it with your parents if you want, or your brother, sister. And then when you're done, you're going to grab one side. Depending on the kind of string that you have to have enough side on the string to loop through and to tighten it. So if you have one of these pipe cleaners, this bends, but you have to be careful because the ends are spiky. So we always want to be safe. But if you have a string, you can just tie it around and make a bracelet. Do you see my bracelet? Because this is right? You can make different sizes depending on your wrist. So let's see your bracelet. Woohoo! I love myself. So now what you're going to do with this wonderful mala you just made, which is like a bracelet, is you're going to sit up straight, and now you have each one of these beads that you've already put in that affirmation, I love myself. So you're going to just turn it, hold it with both hands like we learned, and you're going to turn it to the right. And as you turn it, try to turn one bead at a time. So you can look at it if you want, or you can keep your eyes closed, or if you're using your imagination, then you can totally close your eyes, right? So you're going to turn it and you're going to go, I love myself. And every time you move the mala over to the right with one bead, you repeat, I love myself, I love myself, I love myself, I love myself. So let's do it together, sitting up straight. And you can be in crisscross applesauce if you're on your yoga mat. I'm sitting here because from here we're going to transition. I'm going to read you a book. Where's the book? Under here, and we're going to learn about how powerful our imaginations are. So here we go. So we have our mala. Close your eyes, and we're going to do one full round around the entire bracelet. That's a lot of I love myself. So here we go. I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. You can say it with me. I love myself. 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 My goodness. And when I'm done, I can put on the bracelet. Look how pretty. I got a pretty mala. And every time I look at it, I can remember what? What am I going to remember? What am I going to remember? That I love myself. Yay! Of course. And you love yourself too. So I'm not only going to remember how much I love myself, I'm going to remember you loving yourself. Julia, Lisa, Guadalupe, all of you. Yes. So now that we have this and we know we're going to love ourselves, we're going to move on over to reading a book together. And this book is called Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. Now, I know you're at home right now, but we can use our imaginations to go anywhere. And that's the beauty of it, is the more your imagination is explored and used, the more that you can think about anything and be anywhere in your own mind and finding your own little happy place. So, oh, the places you'll go. Here we go. I'll close up my little wooden magic box, put it to the side. If there's any little mess, you clean it up and you put it to the side because super yogis take care of themselves and know how to clean up. Yay! So, oh, the places you'll go. Here we go. Ooh. I have a lot of pages to turn here. Congratulations! Today's your day. You're off to great places. You're off and He's going away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the guy who'll decide where to go, or the girl. Ooh, there he's going. Do, 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 do. Oh, what is that? You'll look up and down streets. Look 'em over with care. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not so good street. You know which streets to go to. So he's going, no, I'm not going down that street. No, no. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. We're getting out of town. Look at all those directions. It's opener there in the wide open air. That is a lot of open air. Out there, things can happen, and frequently do, to people as brainy and fussy as you. Look at the elephants. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew. So stewing is like staying in that little worrying space. Just go right along. You'll start happening too. So just flow with things and you'll see how you actually enjoy things. Oh, the places you'll go. Look at all that. Look how exciting that looks. Matches my skirt. You'll be on your way up. You'll be seeing great things. You'll join the high flyers who soar to high heights. What? We're gonna fly high? Look at the balloons in the air. I've been in one of these hot air balloons. Ooh, it's so fun. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all the rest. Because you are special, yes you are. You're a super yogi, of course. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. That's just what happens. I'm sorry to say so, but sadly it's true that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. You know, things always don't go the way that we want them to, but we're still super yogis. You can get all hung up in a prickly perch, and your gang will fly on. You'll be left in a lurch. It's okay though. It's gonna be okay. You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump. And the chances are then that you'll be in a slump. No. Remember, did you read with me about the different emotions we have? Very important. And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. It's not easy to unslump yourself, but you can do it because you're a super yogi. You will come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're dark. A place you could sprain both your elbow and chin. Oh no! Don't you dare! Do you dare to stay out? Do you dare to go in? Look. How much can you lose? How much can you win? And if you go in, should you turn left or right? Or right and 3/4? Or maybe not quite? Or go around back and sneak in from behind? Simple it's not, I'm afraid you will find. For a mind maker upper, to make up his mind. What? He's saying it's really hard sometimes to make decisions. We know that. We don't know sometimes what to do, and we have to make up our minds. You can get so confused that you'll start into race down long wrinkled roads at a breaknecking pace and grind on for miles across weirdish wild space. Headed, I fear, toward a most useless place, the waiting place. We can't just go somewhere and wait. What are we waiting for? We gotta take action. We gotta do things. For people just waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to snow, or waiting around for a yes or no, or waiting for their hair to grow. Oh my God, if I just sit here and wait for my hair to grow, it's gonna take forever. Everyone is just waiting for the fish to bite, waiting for wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for Friday night, or waiting perhaps for their Uncle Jake. Do you have an Uncle Jake? I don't have an Uncle Jake. Or a pot to boil, or a better break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig with curls, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting and waiting. But no, that's not you. Somehow you'll escape all that waiting and staying. You'll find the bright places where boom bands are playing. That's right. We're gonna go where the boom bands are playing. Shh, shh. Are you dancing with me? Can you hear the boom bands? Remember, use your imagination. Use your imagination. I can hear it. Yeah, can you? Oh yeah. With banner flip-flapping, once more you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky. Ready because you're that kind of guy or girl. Oh, the places you'll go. There is fun to be done. There are points to be scored. There are games to be won. And the magical things you can do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of all. What ball? Where's the ball? Ooh, there's the ball. Fame! You'll be famous as famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you win on TV. Except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too. Games you can't win because you'll play against you. That happens a lot when we're not feeling good or we get angry. Those are sometimes games we don't play too well with ourselves. All alone, whether you like it or not, alone will be something you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much you won't want to go on. But on you will go, 'cause we're super yogis. Though the weather be foul, on you will go. Though your enemies prowl, on you will go. Though the hacking cracks howl, howl. Onward up many a frightening creek, though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. On you will go, on and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far and face up to your problems, whatever they are. Face those problems. Face them. What problem do you need to face today? What emotion do you need to face today? What feeling do you need to feel good today? You'll get mixed up, of course. As you already know, mixed up means confused. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go, and people. So be sure when you step with care and great tact. Carefully stepping, boop, 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 boop. And remember that life's a great balancing act. Life is all about finding balance. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft. Dexterous is, and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. Whoop. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. Look, he's moving a mountain. Kid, you'll move mountains. So be your name Buxbaum or Bixby or Bray or Mordecai Alley Van Allen O'Shea. What? You're off to great places. Today is your day. So your mountain is waiting. So get on your way. So what do we learn from this wonderful, wonderful book of Oh, the Places You'll Go? That we're going to go up and down and all around, and we're going to feel good and we're going to feel bad, and things are going to go great, and then things aren't going to go so great sometimes, but it's okay because you're going to keep going and you're not going to wait around. You're going to keep on going and you're going to find that mountain and you're going to climb it and you're going to be super yogi doing what you can best, which is being you and not letting anything stop you from being happy, from having a smile on your face, and from doing what you need to do because, oh, the places you'll go. So I want you to use your imagination now. We'll put this book with Pooh. Well, I want you to use your imagination now. So let's sit up straight. Let's close our eyes. You can be in crisscross applesauce, whatever feels good for you. I'm going to go in crisscross applesauce. Crisscross applesauce. Sit up straight. Close your eyes. And I want you to imagine a place you'd like to go. Even if you're at home, I want you to visualize yourself either walking there or driving there. You don't know how to drive, but somebody's driving you. Or flying there. Maybe you're actually flying. Woo, instead of being on a plane. Imagine yourself going and getting to that place and what it feels like to be in that place. What's the first thing you see when you get to that place? You can tell your parents if you want, or keep it inside, or say it out loud. And who's with you? Is there anyone with you, or are you by yourself? And what's around you? What do you smell around you? Ooh, I smell lollipops. I smell cupcakes. I smell all sorts of yummy stuff. Ooh, do you taste anything? Are you eating anything, or do you what's the taste? What are you tasting? I'm gonna have that lollipop. It's a cherry lollipop. And what does it feel like? Is there a breeze? Is it cold? Is it warm? Is it wet? Is it raining? Is it snowing? Where are you? What does it feel like? Do you have to put on a jacket? Ooh, I'm cold too. Or are we just nice and warm? And what are the sounds you're hearing? What do you hear in this imaginary place that you are in? Do you hear the ocean? Do you hear birds? Do you hear animals? Do you hear what sounds are around you? Good. And anytime you want to go anywhere, oh, the places you'll go, you just have to close your eyes and imagine where you're going. And use all of that, right? What do you see? What do you hear? What are you feeling? What does it smell like? What does it taste like? Ah! Anytime you want. So there's no need to be bored at home. You can go anywhere you want in your mind. Because you are a super yogi, you are special, you are strong, and you are capable. I am so proud of you guys for joining me today. Thank you for coming. Thank you for reading this book with me. Thank you for making a mala with me. I love myself. I want to hear you say it loud and clear. 1, 2, 3. I love myself. Good job, super yogis. See you next time. Remember, you can see all the classes now are on YouTube. All 18 episodes are available for you to see, so go and check it out. And namaste brave, namaste kind, namaste loving, and namaste fun. Thank you guys.